Hey guys, how's it going? How's it going? That's how I start every stream, isn't it? I don't know why. I should come up with something different, probably. Oh my god, my phone's going off as well. Hang on, let me mute that. What a professional straw. How's it going, folks? How is it going? Let me pull that up. We're all good over there. Cam's probably maybe a little lower. Probably good. We're standing today. We're standing. Why not? Since we've discovered that we can, in fact, stand, figured we may as well stand. Justin, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good luck on the endeavors. Thank you very much. There's not too much luck required in this one. I mean, the pet would be nice, obviously, but I get to just kind of sit here and chill. This is going to be like one of the most chill streams, just literally sitting here. I mean, chill is, and bless the dog has other plans. He's quite active right now, but hopefully he sells. Nano's here. Good to see you. Alex, hello. I can get 61 range before you. Yeah, I trying to do a bit of both today. I figured both things that both accounts are doing right now require like very little input or concentration, so may as well have both going at the same time, right? Thankfully it looks like it's working. Everything's good. This is the exact scenario. I mean, god guys, it's been like 6 months that I've been talking about this, but this is the exact situation where a third monitor would be extremely handy. Still no third monitor, so I will just have to manually flick through. If anyone notices that the aggression thing has run out and my guy's not killing sound grabs anymore, let me know. I should be able to hear it. Like, ideally I should be able to hear it. I need to change the swap left click to drop. There we go. Pedro. Oh, it's like hidden. Oh wait, I can change that. Gabriel, thank you so much. The guy's been waiting for Gummy content, and he's finally got it. Let me just move the alerts quickly because they were a little bit behind. What's it called? Where are they? Alerts. Here we go. Drag it up. Come on. There we go. That should be good. That should be good. They shouldn't be hidden behind AI cape now. Yeah, no, I should be able to hear if I stop attacking crabs, but I'll probably not realize, or I'll forget, or something. So let me know if I go AFK over on AI cape. Let me know. All right. Let me continue. Thank you so much, Gabriel. I really appreciate it for the tier 1 sub. Huge. I feel like my voice is getting worse. I didn't feel that sick today. Like I do whenever I get sick, and I'm sure it's the same with like basically everyone, in the morning it's always quite bad, and then it'll drift throughout the day and I feel fine. So I genuinely feel fine, but I feel like I'm having to like talk louder. I don't know how to describe it. But it'll be okay, don't worry. It'll be okay. What else did I miss? Ben is here. Good to see you, Ben. I missed someone else as well. Mekurasu, good to see you. The 80, etc. So why is he robbing Gummy? It's a good question. I mean, firstly, we just love Gummy. Gummy's a great guy. But we do need to get 75 thieving. That is the goal. And the only method of thieving training I have is by pickpocketing. Well, you can pickpocket any of these guys. No Fingers, the Guns, Black Eye, or Gummy. They all do the same thing. They all have triangle sandwiches. It's the same XP, same success rate. It's exactly the same. But Gummy's just the boy, man. Like, we just love Gummy. You know, look at that little ginger mustache and that little pot belly. How can you not love Gummy? He's great. He's great. Drink lemon tea. Probably not a bad idea, honestly. Probably not a bad idea. I should do that. I should, in fact, do that. Before I get too far and carried away, I did see Nano ask the question, what's the sponsor? We are sponsored by Creator Crafted, ! Creator Crafted, and you will get a link to my affiliate link, but you can also just use code BLUE at checkout, BLU. That's all you need, a little three-letter code, always nice, and you'll get 10% off your next order, so check it out. They have so much cool stuff on there, like genuine. I probably spent about 2 hours going through the entire website yesterday. You may be curious and say, wait, he's sponsored by Creator Crafted. Where is it? Like, where's the stuff? It's on the way. It's on the way. I was going to hold off until I received the goods. But I figured, no, let's just, let's get it rolling. But man, am I excited. I'm like really nervous that it might not show up in time, and that's not on Creator Crafted's end. I just heard on the radio today that Canada Post are gonna go on strike again this weekend. Last time they did that, they were on strike for months, and there was no mail for months. It was right over Christmas. And literally you just couldn't receive anything, you couldn't send anything, you couldn't do anything. So I'm like, please, I hope it comes before then, because I'm sure it's going to go through Canada Post. It won't be mailed with Canada Post, but it will be received by Canada Post, basically. That's what, like, where my PO box is. So I'm just praying. I'm praying that it shows up. But when you see the stuff that I'm receiving, oh, I'm excited. But I genuinely couldn't decide what to get. Like, if you have a look at the website, they have so much cool stuff, all made by creators. Extremely well-produced stuff. Check it out. Use the link. Man, I'm dry mouth already. It's crazy. Samuel, hello. Enunciate, black eye. Oh, I can kind of see how that might have come out. Yeah, fair. Fair, okay. I will be careful with that. I've never been the best enunciator. I put on quite a conscious effort. I guess it's not... It's probably, like, subconscious now, because I've been streaming for a reasonable while, but... I guess, like, the way I talk here on stream is probably a touch different to how I talk just, like, day to day. Especially if I'm talking to my, like, naturally I kind of enunciate more anyway, just because I live here in Canada. But if you hear me talking to, like, my parents or my friends back home, I feel like a lot of you just wouldn't even understand me, to be honest with you. Sorry, I'm missing a bunch of you. Oh, damn, this dog is, like, on crack. Probably shouldn't have fed him like right before the stream, because now he has loads of energy, and he's having the best damn day right now, because we went to the vet today. It was his vet appointment. Bailey, I'm talking about. I feel like I'm bad at stuff like that. Anyway, I'm talking about Bailey, my 5-month-old now golden retriever that you may hear flailing around in the background from time to time. He went to the vet today. It was his last round of shots, so nothing crazy, just a standard appointment. He loves going to the vet, first and foremost, because they give him so many treats. It's absurd. I don't give him a lot of treats. That kind of sounds sad now that I'm saying it out loud like that. But yeah, I don't give him a lot of treats unless it's like for like training purposes. I use it as like a training aid. But he gets loads of treats at the vet. But the vet today, and she's mentioned it a couple times, like the last few times I've been, she said that he's looking a little skinny, you know, not like a concerning level of skinny, but he's obviously growing quickly, and he needs more food, right? More intake. But the vet literally directly told me today, okay, up the amount that you feed him, give him more food. So he's pretty happy about that. Sorry, who have I missed? Ben is here. I was going to say other Ben, but it's not other Ben. It's original Ben. I don't even know if original Ben works. I feel like you guys kind of showed up at the same time. But Ben is here. Gabriel is obviously here. Sub for Gummy. Yes, of course. Sub for Gummy. Don't sub for me. Sub for Gummy. All right. You're going to have to behave. Gotta stop. Let's stop. Stop it. Man, he's being bad right now. Being crazy. I'll try and settle him down. If he doesn't settle down, I'll, I don't know, put him away or come up with a plan B. It's probably actually because I'm in stand mode as well. Usually when I'm in sit mode, he's super chill. He just lays down next to me. We're all good. But I don't know if it's because I'm like standing. He's like, what are we doing? Where are we going? Because if I'm sat on the couch or something, the second I stand up, he comes as well. He's like, where are we going? So maybe it's confusing him a touch. I don't know. All right, what else we got going on? Dude. What a name. Gabriel gifting a sub to Wise Oiled Man. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Man, this Gabriel is very happy with the Gummy content. And I'm happy you're happy. Also, every time I'm pickpocketing Gummy and doing this, it makes me sad how much, like, GP this is actually worth. Like, 55 triangle sandwiches here is worth 24k. Which kind of nuts. I don't know if you would actually be able to sell them for that, but, yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. It makes me sad that I'm just, like, dropping money here, basically, but it is what it is. Right. Daryl, I've responded to. Sir Catbong, hello, good to see you. I know, I'm miles behind on chat right now. God. Badness. What happens when I get... Oh, like, I have a coffee before stream, and then I just get into rant mode. Who's this imposter playing 2 accounts at once? I know, right? Oh, look at that. I even noticed that we're, you know, not AFK. I probably could, like, set up the notifications so I get, like, idle notifications, but I just hate that. But I'll just try and do it manually. We'll see how it goes. Right, YouTube, I neglected the hell out of you, man. I'm so sorry. Meliodas is here. Good to see you, man. It's always good to have you here. Always. Good to see you. Grace, hello. Always good to have you here as well. I shouldn't have said that, because now, you know, people are going to be like, what about me? FYI, OBS source for AI Cape is on top of the overlay, so overlay appears beneath the client capture. OBS source for AI Cape, yeah, is on top. Oh, I think I see what you mean. Thank you for the bit, Gabriel. So I just need to move it 1 lower. Is that the case? Dude, you gotta stop, man. Otherwise you will go away and you will be not happy. If I just drag that up, that should work, right? There you go. Now the poggly thing is on top. It's on top of everything. Maybe that will have fixed it. Maybe not. I don't know. Dude, stop. You're derailing the stream. I know it's the Rip Flappy. I only spotted that the other day. I don't know how I didn't see that. What are the 2 of them doing with their hands? They're, oh, what am I doing? I'm just staring at AI Cape here. God damn, I'm playing the wrong account now. Bad streamer is bad. They're playing rock, paper, scissors, of course. Or rock, as we like to call it, since they don't have fingers. I mean, this guy... Oh, no, it's not him. This guy is literally called No Fingers, but he's not playing rock, paper, scissors. It is what it is. Someone do the math on 25 years of packing 1 sandwich for lunch times 2 for stealing half a sandwich at a time. Surely he runs out soon. Yeah, no, absolutely insane. I think we at one point did the math on how many calories all of the sandwich we've pickpocketed so far would be, or how many sandwiches Tower of Blues consumed up to this point, because he's eaten a lot. When we were on that ogre grind, these sandwiches kept us going, man. Stop. Stop it. Crazy, man. This whole stand thing has gotten very confused. We'll see how it goes. Richard, hello. Good to see you. Good luck on the grind. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. We are miles behind. I'm sure you've probably identified that at this point. It's been quite a while. I say quite a while. I don't know what the exact date was, but it's been a reasonable amount of time since we rolled this chunk. And we haven't made a lot of progress, honestly. I've spent a lot of time on AI Cape, but other than that, I've just been quite busy. But I'm kind of good to go now. I'm good to go. Often with a grind like this, all I have to do is like get myself in the mindset of like doing the grind. So it's like I almost like disassociating from it a little bit, you know? If I think too much about the grind, like, oh man, this is slow. Oh, this sucks. This is slow. This is not fun. Then obviously it's painful, right? But if I just like fully disassociate and just get on with it, then it's easy. Jeez, I'll try that again. DP Man Rock. Hello, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Turtle Chunks is here. Nautilus lot. No, jeez. One of these days, I need to just like train myself with usernames. Like I should find like this huge list of usernames and just read them at night. Just like go through and just read them and train myself to be better at reading usernames, because I don't know if I'm dyslexic. I don't think I am, but not to Lisa. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What chunks we got nowadays? It's been a while since I've been here. Let me show you. Oh, I don't have the plugin on. That's absolutely great, isn't it? Region blocker. There we go. Should now show up. Yeah, this is what we got. We got this satisfying little staircase pattern going on. So just brief recap, if you haven't been here for a while, Tower of Life, this is where we started, and ironically is where we are now. We rolled into the monastery, we then rolled into Port Khazard, we then rolled into the fight arena, we then rolled into this little Hazelmere chunk. These were free, and the chunk we're like currently working on is the battlefield chunk right here. There was nothing like mental, but there are tortoises, which we still have to actually kill a few tortoises. We're missing one item from them. I think it's the pink robe bottoms. I think I still haven't got those yet. And so there is a gnome in here somewhere that you can pickpocket, which requires 75 thieving. And the only method of thieving that I have available is Gummy. Gummy. If I missed anyone else, I'm so sorry. I'm all out of sync right now. The whole Ben/other Ben debacle will never get old. It made even more confusing now we're both mods. That is true. I probably muddied the water a little bit there, but I mean, the guy gifted a dumb amount of subs. I feel like moderator status is the least I could do. Did you find the gnome yet? You know what, Goat? I actually haven't even found the gnome yet. I haven't even put my eyes on him. I haven't even seen him. We will find him. I want the first time that I find the gnome to be the time that I put my hand in his pocket. Show us the current thieving level. Oh, that probably makes sense, doesn't it? 47. 47. It's a bit of a... I guess it is a brutal grind. It is a brutal grind. But, you know, it's also just, like, easy, right? It's also just easy, so whatever. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Klosh, good to see you. I think I'm fake dyslexic. Got diagnosed in high school with it by the school, but I'm pretty sure I just picked up bad spelling from my mum before I moved to the Netherlands since she's dyslexic. As I don't have spelling problems in other languages. That's interesting. That is interesting. Maybe find the gnome you're pickpocketing. We'll find him one day. Imagine it doesn't exist and it was just like a bug in the chunk picker and it's actually not a real task. And I've just been doing this the whole time. Morgan Othello, good to see you. How have you not exploded from eating so many sandwiches? I don't know. To be fair, I'm dropping a lot of them. I almost feel bad for Gummy's wife. Like, Gummy's wife has obviously prepared so many of these sandwiches, and I'm just taking them and dropping them. Kind of rude. Is it a bit 2020 to say Gummy's wife? I don't know. I'm making a generalistic assumption. Jesus loves you. Heck yeah, Gummy for the win. Much love, bro. AI Cape is peak. I love your channel. Your mic is great too. I hope I hope your day is amazing. Dude, Jesus loves you. That was like 5 compliments in one. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the mic is well, I'm working on it. I'm working on it for sure. I've had this mic for about 4 months now, and it's gone through many phases of settings and filters and you name it. So I feel like I'm getting somewhere where I'm happy with it. My most recent addition was pinning up a fluffy blanket behind my desk. So hopefully there's less like reverberation, but there's more I can do in that regard. Like obviously I could buy proper foam. It's super cheap, soundproofing foam, but I just don't really want to be like attaching foam to the wall ideally. So hanging the blanket sounded like a reasonable compromise. I think he's married to the guy he's playing the game with. He's married to this dude? No, he can't be. Can't be. He can't be cheating on me like that. Appreciate you all showing up today, guys. We got some names that I haven't seen for a while. It's good to have, you know, it's good to have you back, honestly. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I need to, like figure out the streaming schedule, because obviously it's a bit of a meme now that the streaming schedule is more of a guide than an actual schedule, but I would like it to be a schedule again. You know, it was for a little while. Can you hear that? He's got his squeak toy. I don't know how he like the toy will be huge with a tiny little squeaker in it, but he will find the squeaker and just wander around squeaking it. I don't understand. It's lower than you thought it would be. It's lower than I thought it would be, but you know, we'll get there. How's AI Kate doing? He's still attacking. This is good. This is good. Can you hear the squeak? Come on, get out of here. Jeez, man. Bailey, I just got complimented on my microphone, and you're destroying the audio quality with your squeaks. Could attach a load of foam to a large frame / sheet of cardboard, then hang it the same as a picture. That is so smart, dude. That is so smart. I love that suggestion. I will do that. I actually have, well, there's a lot of work I need to do in this office. I've kind of neglected it. Like, right now it's functional, and that's about it. And I do have like ideas of, you know, a little bit of soundproofing, just making the space a bit more comfortable, organizing the wires, and doing the back wall. And now with this Creator Crafted sponsorship, we're gonna have some stuff behind us, which is gonna be really cool. And I'm actually going to IKEA next week, or maybe back end of this week. I'll see if I find time to get some shelves. I want like not like a full back wall shelf, but some sort of shelf back there. But no, it's gonna look good. This blue light thing, by the way, I still haven't decided if that's like a mainstay, or if it is, I want to like adjust it in some way. I don't know. I don't know. Will you get Rocky today? Yes. All right, we're AFK. I spotted it. I spotted it. It's nice because it's like right next to the chat, so I actually can see quite easily if I go AFK on AI Cape. Quite handy. I feel like this is the first time I'm actually being like efficient here, you know? I don't know that we're gonna get 61 range today. We might. What's the XP per hour? About 30k XP an hour, and I need about 300k. I need about, okay, no, we probably will then, which is nice. Which is nice. All right. Oh, punch in the microphone. Love this song. Reminds me of a time 15 years ago. I'm old. No, I feel that, man. I feel that. Blue light is a mainstay? I think so. I think so. I do want to like adjust it a little bit. If you could see the way it's like hung up right now, it's extremely scuffed. So that needs to change. And then I think just adjusting the angle it's at so it's not quite as intense would probably work out. Blizz, hello, good to see you. You just maxed? Dude, congrats, man. That's absolutely huge. Can we get a congrats for Blizz? For maxing his account? That is absolutely insane. Congrats, dude. I can only dream of such greatness, unfortunately. What was your last skill? I think I might have asked you that before, but what was your last skill? What if Gummy is picking them up off the ground and you just keep stealing the same sandwiches? That would be quite fun. Congratulations from Twitch. Yeah, that's huge, man. Who needs my help? Someone needs my help. I don't see anyone. Leo? Okay. Sure. Sure. Collection logs are nice. Oh, what in the world? Leo! how are you doing this? Rune crafting, the most beloved skill there is. Yeah, that's a struggle. But hey, man, you got it done. That's huge. That's huge. Well done. There was a faster way of doing this, wasn't there? I don't remember what it was though. I'll just do it like this. And I always mix these up. Like, okay, so that's like pots. What is that? That's chef's hat, I guess, is what that is. I guess I don't need to hit X on that. Mining. There we go. Okay. Could have saved an inventory of sandwiches. Oh, that's so true. That is yeah. My bad. I think this was the pots one, right? Farming was this one. Yeah. Dude, I love how some random events are like one click and you're done, and then some of them are way more involved. But it's okay. I don't mind. Remember when we needed him at Ogres? I know. Yeah. Always shows up at the wrong time. Pro tip, tag the chest with colors. Can identify without opening. Oh, is it the same every time? That's pretty smart. And all we get's an emote? Kind of lame. I mean, I'll do it. I always like to look at the emotes to see if, like, how can I incorporate this into a thumbnail somehow? But now I don't have to do that because I've actually got a guy that makes the thumbnails and he uses Blender, so it doesn't even matter anymore. Doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, the emote looping. I forgot that's a thing. Prism Pete's my least favorite as well, Grace. Yeah. Yeah, it just takes way too long. They could literally change that Prism Pete emote to just be like, you know, you have to like unlock 3 gates, or you have to pop the balloon like 3 times. Wait, am I thinking of the right one? Prism Pete. Yeah, no, that is that one. Yeah. Yeah, like if they just changed it where you only have to do it once, that would be better, but anyway. What's AI Cape going for now? AI Cape is going for 61 range to be able to wield a rune crossbow. Absolutely huge. Huge upgrade. Looks like you're drunk with the loop. Alright, I gotta see this. Where's loop again? What do I... Aha! I don't think I've ever done that before. It's interesting, that's for sure. I don't know, like, if you showed me this without context, I don't know that I would guess that this was a zombie walk. I don't know what I would think that was. Interesting. Pete sucks. Pete does suck. Pete does suck. Dog is causing me stress today. That's the last time I feed you before a stream, man. Or directly before a stream, I should say. So you can wield the crossbow, but it hasn't told you to get it. So yes, so it actually did tell us to get a rune crossbow, but it was mistaken. I think it thought that we could wield it, so we had to tell ChatGPT I can't use a rune crossbow yet because you need 61 ranged, and it was like, okay, go train at sand crabs, go get 61 ranged. So that's what we're up to. He's obviously surfing in place. Whenever I'm pickpocketing, I don't know if anyone else does this, I have a habit of like spam clicking way too fast. I'll be spam clicking at this pace. You really don't have to. It just has to be like a leisurely click. But I get like frantic about it. I don't know. Remember, if you get Bob, don't actually fish. Yes. Yes. Good point. The only way is to spam click. Did it tell you what ammo to use? It did. It was mithril bolts, which obviously isn't great, but it's an upgrade from my maple short bow. That's for sure. But yeah, not great. It has alluded to broad bolts though, so I don't know if that's something we're working towards. I'm curious how that's gonna go, because broad bolts isn't quite as simple as just get broad bolts. Obviously you need 55 Slayer, and you need the Slayer points to be able to unlock them, and then yeah, it is a bit of a thing. So I'm curious to see where we're going to go with that. I'm not sure yet, but it has talked about broad bolts, which if we can do that and can get that worked out, that will be a huge upgrade. To have a rune crossbow with broad bolts on the account, damn, be huge. It is weird because I'm a normal account. It is weird. So even though it knows I'm a normal account, it will sometimes throw very like Ironman-y tips at me, or not tips, but tasks. Like it really wanted us to push for high alchemy at that like one time, and it was like, yeah, I mean, it's useful, but I'm also a regular account, so it's way less useful than it would otherwise be. Was the rune crossbow for something specific? Kinda yes, actually. So I'll give you the kind of full story, I suppose, right after I sip some water, because I'm getting dry mouth again. So we were doing Slayer, and we got assigned a blue dragon task. And I wanted to kill the, well, blue dragons in Tavali Dungeon. Great money. Obviously, taking the dragon bones and the blue dehides would have been great. Good XP. But using the maple shortbow and the mithril arrows, it was like 3 minutes a kill. It was really not working. So we basically just told ChatGPT, like, look, we just got a blue dragon task. Our current range setup is definitely not working. What should I do? And it then said, go get a rune crossbow, upgrade to a rune crossbow. And I was like, yes, sounds good. We can't equip a rune crossbow. And that's when it said, okay, go and train at the sand crabs, get 61 range, get the rune crossbow with mithril bolts, and then return to the blue dragon task. And that's, yeah, I think that pretty much summarizes it. Half expecting you to get told to do Inferno before Jad. Well, that would, yeah, that would certainly be interesting. Am I forgetting something? Everything's set up over here, right? Yeah, we're good. I kind of rushed getting the stream put together today. I watched the Cup final, Europa League final, and then just started setting up the stream. But there was like more to set up than usual. Like I had to get AI Cape up there, had some issues with that, and then last second I forgot to put the creator crafted thing on screen. And then I got that working, and it was like 4:59, and I was like, "Oh my god, I haven't set up the the command, the creator crafted command." But I had to do that quick, so I think I was like a minute or two late for stream today, which isn't the end of the world. But I always like when I'm rushed like that, I'm always like, "What have I forgot? I feel like I forgot something. Is the music on? The face cam on? What's going on?" How did the final go? I don't support either of those teams. So kind of watching as a neutral, I suppose, but Newcastle just won their first trophy in 70 years this season, so I kind of wanted the same for Spurs. I'm not a Spurs lover, not a Spurs fan. I do have family that follows Spurs, so they would have been my choice. And just, you know, watching Man United fail is always a good time. Sorry, any Man United fans. It's just funny, okay? It's just funny to see. BLB, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Trevor, hello. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How have you been? Spurs getting a trophy was an odd thing to see. Yes, yeah, for sure. Your theme supports Chelsea? Don't say that. Don't say it. Fixed it. I'm kidding. The one English guy I know in America is a Spurs fan, so I assume he's glad. I assume so. I assume so. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool for them, you know. Pretty cool for them. I just didn't want to see Man United get into the Champions League next year. That was like, I just didn't want to see it, you know. But it's absolute mud for Man United. Like their entire season was banking on that game. So it's rough for sure. Got 2 synapses in like 35 kills this morning, so it was a good day. God damn. Yeah, that is a good day. I was in Tasty's stream yesterday, and there was a guy in the chat saying that he's killed 1,500 tormented demons without a synapse. Damn. Is it synapse or synapse? I don't know. AI Cape is AFK. It must have been for a while as well, because there's no drops on the floor. Whoops. Surprised no one took my spot. It's a savage part of the game, sand crabs. One of the most toxic places in Gillinor is the sand crabs here for sure. Synapse? Okay, I'll go for that. I'll go for that. Chelsea fan myself, and God, I'm glad that Man United didn't win. Yeah, it's I don't know. I like, obviously hating Manchester United is funny. It's Man United. Everyone hates Man United. But I don't know. Like, it just felt so weird to me. And I guess Spurs is like not really much different, but like it's so scuffed to me that Man United are only, if they won, right, they would have got into the Champions League next year. That's how it works. If they win the Europa League, they get Champions League next year. So they would have been in the Champions League next year because they won the Europa League this year. But the only reason they're in the Europa League this year is because they won the FA Cup last year. It's like, come on, man. You don't deserve it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh yeah, sport. I always end up talking about, well, not necessarily sport, but I always end up talking about something very niche. I guess soccer isn't like very niche, but yeah, I always end up talking about something obscure. I haven't talked about Trackmania for a while. I actually haven't played Trackmania for a while. It's one of those games that I go through. It's in my rotation of like 5 or 6 games that come around every so often, and it's not in rotation right now. Hearthstone is. I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone, but give me like a couple of weeks, I'll stop playing Hearthstone, and it'll go back into the backlog of games. I'll start playing Minecraft or Skyrim. Actually, a game that I was like debating picking up the other day, but I kind of was reluctant to because it's a game that I'll get sucked into and I'll just never open up OSRS ever again. I keep seeing Stardew Valley memes on social media at the minute. I don't know why. I must have like watched one at some point and now the algorithm's like, ah, this guy loves Stardew Valley. But I keep getting Stardew Valley memes, and every time I see one, I'm like, ah, starting a new farm on Stardew Valley sounds quite good right now. Hurricane. Spurs and Man United finishing just above relegation as well. I know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. What a weird season it's been. But it's not over yet. It is not over yet. There's one game left on Sunday. Well, not one game. Everyone has one game left, and everybody plays on Sunday. It's the last day of the season, and Newcastle United need to win if they want Champions League next year. So we have to win. It's a huge game. We play Everton at home. Maybe I'll stream and do like a watch along. That would be quite cool. Not that anyone like would be really that interested in it, but it wouldn't be like a watch along like that was the only purpose of the stream. I would probably like be pickpocketing Gummy just like this, but I would be like watching the football at the same time, you know. Stardew is my shit. I do love Stardew, man. It's good fun, but I tend to do the same thing every time where I'll start a new world, start a new farm, whatever, and I'll get to like halfway through year 2, and then I'm like, I'm kind of done with this. I'm also like kind of at the point where I've played it that many times. I'm no like Stardew expert. It's not like I've got like 2,000 hours in the game or something, but like I've played it enough now where at first when I was playing, it was very much just me like casually exploring and talking to different people and figuring things out. Now it's like I kind of know most of the stuff in the game, so when I play, it's like I'm trying to just be hyper efficient again. Like, okay, I need to plant these seeds on this day because then I can get 3 cycles in before the end of the season, and then I can go to this event and buy the strawberry seeds, and I can blah blah blah. And it's like it becomes a more stressful and not as fun way of playing the game, you know. Watching football on that third monitor, right? Yeah. This is my third monitor right here. As good as it gets right now. Is this just a... I don't know what song's playing, but it's like so quiet. Who's this? Who we got? Goat Waif. Idionas, thanks for the follow, by the way. I just saw that come in. Thank you so much. Thank you. Almost at 400. If you're on Twitch right now and you're not followed, just follow. Just do it. Just like efficiency scape. Exactly, right? The more you try and focus on efficiency in like anything, the less fun it becomes. And well, I guess that's not true for everybody. Some people enjoy that, right? That's a lot of people's pleasure, is trying to be efficient. One thing I do hate is when you're just trying to do something sort of fun, and then people are like, oh, but you should be doing it like this because it's way more efficient. And it's like, just let me have fun, man. Let me have my fun. Soccer's probably the sport I know the least about. Well, Grace, I will make sure we change that. What do you want to know? Where should we start? Zuolo's here. Good to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well. What's the little snowflake? I see a couple of you have that. Direct Relief. Charity 2018. Ooh. Oh, look at these sandwiches. Surrounded. Getting all his calories from the sandwiches again. Kinda. We're kind of dropping most of them, unfortunately. Tower of Blue's on a diet. Soccer, do not use your hands unless you're a goalie or the ball was kicked out of the lines. Correct. Correct. There you go. There's one thing learned. My knowledge of soccer has never grown past people run after ball and kick. No idea of strategy and things. We'll make we'll teach you the offside rule, and once you got that, then we're doing well. And we're doing well. Boom, 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 boom. Don't know your arrow situation for AI, pick them up. Firstly, AI Cape is kind of just doing its thing in the background, so I'm not going to bother with picking up arrows. Secondly, I do have the Ava's accumulator, so that is helping somewhat. It's obviously not 100% efficient, but it's helping. And thirdly, we're just using mithril arrows, and they're like 5 GP each or something. No, that's not true. I think they're like 10 GP each. So they're cheap enough to the point that I'm just not really that bothered. Not really bothered. Soccer, use your car and the rockets on it to score goals. Soccer, yes. Yes. X knows all about that. Big Rocket League guy. I say big Rocket League guy. That makes it sound like he's like some Rocket League pro, spends 12 hours a day playing Rocket League. He just enjoys Rocket League, right? No idea of strategy and things. Oh, I read that. Yeah. There is a lot of strategy in soccer. It's like, I guess it's the same with every sport. But like first time of watching, you might not realize it, but there actually is. Look, I'll try and show you, right? Is there a nice big open space somewhere? So many damn trees everywhere. Like we'll just do it here, okay? This is gonna be really bad. So this is your goalkeeper. Let's imagine that I don't know. This is the goal here, right? This sandwich that the imp has stood on, that's your goalkeeper. Then you've got a line of defense. Now you can switch it up. You got 11 players on the pitch, all right? You got 11 players, and you can put them wherever you want. They will try and stay in formation, but the most standard way to do things is to play what they call a 4-4-2. Now I'm limited by the tiles that I'm being presented with here. So let's just do it like this. These are your 4 defenders. So These two in the middle are called your center backs. They stay in the center, they try and stay narrow, and they prevent people from running straight through the middle, and they want to kind of stay tight. They want to follow each other. If the team are pushing up the pitch, they'll all stay. This back four will try and stay in a line. But what you will often see, these are your full backs on either side. So you've got your right back and your left back. And these will try and bomb forward if they can. Again, there's strategy to that. Sometimes teams want to keep them back because they are your defenders after all. But now it's becoming more popular where you'll start to see these fullbacks pushing up the pitch. And what they will do is something called an overlap. Now, an overlap is when you've got your wingers over here. So one winger here and one winger over here. And then you've got your two central midfielders in the middle. Now, you can play the two central midfielders flat like this if you want. I don't really love that. So what you'll sometimes see is someone that's a little bit further back like this. I'm getting distracted. I'll go back to the overlap. The overlap is when your fullback is pushing forwards and will almost swap positions with your winger. And they'll kind of play it back and forward like that. They'll swap positions now and again. Now, this midfielder here is playing a more defensive role. It's a center defensive midfielder, and it almost acts like a third defender here, like a third center back. They'll drop back in, and it almost becomes like 5 at the back. Quite a defensive way of playing, but it gives you that extra cover. But I'll stick with the standard 4-4-2. It's classic. This is what it's called. So 4 at the back, 4 in the midfield, and then you'll have your 2 strikers up front. Now, again, you can change the formation in whatever way. Sometimes there's 3 at the back, sometimes there's 5 at the back. It's an interesting one. You can definitely switch things up. My favorite formation, if you were curious, is, again, it's a very classic one, is the 4-3-3, and that's where you have 4 at the back, 3 in the midfield, and then 3 up top, and it'll look something like this. And now you've got good attacking going forward with 1 man up top. The wingers are going to be cutting inside, putting in crosses. Your midfield are going to be strong. This guy, I would actually like to sit back a little more. So now, like I said earlier, we've got that cover, but these 2 midfielders will kind of have freedom to move up and back and forward and whatever they want to do. And then you've got your 4 at the back. And again, these fullbacks will push forward and overlap and everything like that. There you go. That is basic soccer formations and strategy in a nutshell. And yes, AI Cape is doing nothing. Let me rectify that. AI Cape, sorry, you had to wait while I did a soccer explanation. Who would have thought when you tuned into today's stream that you were going to be getting some soccer 101 using triangle sandwiches? There you go. I bet you didn't know that. There we go. There we go. Quite proud of that, actually. It worked out quite well. Worked out quite well. I'm learning football strats, I think. Oh, chance to become VIP. I should absolutely do that. Yes. Bear with me. I'll set that up for you. I'll set that up. 3-5-2 or 3-5-1-1 during attack, or 5-3-2 during defense nowadays mostly. Yes, and there has been a lot of change in that for sure. Yeah. I am just a fan of the classic 4-back, you know, 4 at the back. Although Newcastle have started to try a 3-back recently. It's been interesting. Anyway, I will stop talking about football now. I've given you your football lesson, and I will stop talking about it. Don't worry. Ringer, kickstart my heart. Fun fact: the first time and only time I've ever crashed a vehicle. I was listening to this song on absolute full blast. I couldn't hear a thing. Like, it was as loud as the car's volume would take it. I was listening to this song. If you're in YouTube, you can't hear it. It's Kickstart Your Heart by Motley Crue. So just imagine I'm like, whoa, yeah, kickstart my heart. And then boom, absolutely smashed it. Yep. And now every time this song comes on when I'm in the car, I'm like, huh? Maybe I should change the song. Looks like we're robbing Gummy for a while. We are indeed. We are indeed. Yes, a long while. I think I calculated. Initially, I calculated it would be about 80 hours. I think I'm actually mistaken on that. When I initially calculated that, I was kind of estimating how many sandwiches an hour I could get. Realistically, the fail rate is actually relatively high. And I think it's more like 100, 110 hours. It's a little rough. But it's okay. Twitch has better music. YouTube, come watch. It definitely does have better music. It definitely does. It definitely does. Oh, right. They're 1 in 50. I will do that. I'm going to go fill up my water. I will be right back. And then I will do that for you. I will do it. I'll be right back. I have returned. I'm back. Got my bathroom water. We're all good. We're all good. Boom, 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 boom. Also forgot I didn't do my hair today. So you got fluffy blue right now. You got fluffy blue. I had a shower like right before stream, and I was like, I don't really want to put product in my hair because I'm gonna be going to bed like not right after this, but you know. Kickstart my eyes. Look at the multitasking this guy grinds. I know, right? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? I like Fluffy Blue. Well, Fluffy Blue is here for today at the very least. I actually don't mind not having product in my hair. It's a bit much, but I don't mind it. It's much easier. It's much easier. Still wish Twitch/YouTube would allow multiple audio tracks so viewers can decide if they want just your audio or your audio with music. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. What do we say? What are we doing? Good to see you, Strine, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Will Bernie make an appearance today? Was out there just a minute ago. Is he there? No, I don't see him. He may well swing by. He actually, typically, I give him like his dinner at about 6 o'clock. But I'm going to be streaming at 6 o'clock. So I would imagine that at some point he's going to come in and give me the look to be like, where's my dinner? So he may well make an appearance, yes. Oh, VIP. Sorry, yes. Let me do that for you. What's the best way for me to do this? Probably like this? We do that. This is going to be a little bit scuffed, but it'll work. It'll work. Maybe. Might work. Go over to this one. Change that to that. Open that up. Wheel picker. VIP. Did it work? Are we looking at that? Oh, it's so bad though. Hang on, what if I just drag it? That's not great, but it'll, you know. That's pretty good. That's like almost exactly where I would want to put it. There you go. It worked out. It worked out. All right, who was first? It was DP Man and then BRB. DP Man and then BRB. All right, DP Man, this is for you. Good luck. The yes is right here. Best of luck to you, sir. It was quite close. Unfortunately, no points for quite close. You get the confetti, the no confetti, which is always good fun. And then BRB, good luck to you, sir. Good luck. It was like exactly the same. It's like a little bit further around, but almost exactly the same. Unfortunate, fellas. Unfortunate. It's got to be soon. I think we're like getting close to drop rate, I guess, for lack of a better word. AI Cape is still attacking. That's good. Why do I have a Discord notification? All right, we're good. Ooh. 07 indeed. 07. Doing all right. My work hours shifted from working 4 to 12 to 8 to 5. So my whole sleep schedule has been in the pits, slowly adjusting. No, I can imagine, dude. Yeah, for sure. I can imagine. Saturday, that's all right. Ugh. All right, Gummy. Level are we now? 47. Not great, is it? Is my XP an hour accurate? I don't think so. No, it's not. I should reset that. And then, what if I add it to the... Oh, you won't be able to see it. I was going to add it to the canvas, but it's going to be hidden behind AI Cape, so it won't even help you. It won't even help you. Am I recording? I am. Oh, right. I'm recording, but I'm only recording the OneChunk account. I'm not recording AI Cape. Wonder if I should change it to record. I think I can only record. Well, actually, maybe I can record both of them. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I should just change it to AI Cape for now, though. I don't want to miss the level. Whereas on the OneChunk, short of getting the pet, not really expecting any clips to come out of this. Maybe I should do that. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. There we go. Now recording AI Cape, which I think is just a better idea. Be funny if pet drops right after you switch. Could you imagine? I mean, if it did, I would literally just very quickly switch it back, and I mean, you wouldn't see the drop happen. You wouldn't see the pet drop happen, but like you would see it in the chat box, and you know. I need a life to cry. To be fair, when I'm doing this off stream, I'm not recording the whole thing. I just hit record like right before an important level, or if a random event spawns in, or something like that. If I'm doing like a RNG based grind, like the curved bone grind, I was recording the whole time for that because I didn't want to miss the drop, obviously. But when it's something like this, I don't need 100 hours worth of footage. Savage Jesus J, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm doing well. Dr. Cocter, good to see you, man. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah, you're right. I can alt-click and move the canvas. I'll do it. If, you know. Where does it need to be? There? Man, I hate, like, intrusive stuff on my screen. X knows that. I always bitch about it when there's like really intrusive plugins on screen and stuff. I'm looking over at my OBS right now, and it's giving me a headache, dude. I'm sure to some of you it's not that bad. To me, it's pure nightmare fuel. Got AI cape up in the corner, alerts on screen. Savage, thank you so much for the subscription. Got the task, the face cam, the XP per hour of whatever it is. The chat is on there. The create a crafted thing is on. Good lord, man. Good lord. Night and day, enough to drive you nuts. Now just add Subway Surfers. That's funny. I like that. Dude, stop opening the door. I need like a dog flap on the door or something so he doesn't just keep opening the door. Family Guy clips. Or Trackmania. Trackmania is another common like TikTok thing. Dirty deeds and done dirt cheap. Current XP per hour is about 8.5k. Don't know how accurate that is because I've only had it up there for like 5 minutes. It might change, but 8k, if we said 8k XP an hour, then how long would this take? I don't even know how much XP I need. 75, I don't have any skills near that, so I can't really check. It's gonna be like I think it was like 1.3-ish mil XP, and we have 82,000. So at least 1.2 mil XP to go. At 8k an hour, at least 1.2 mil at 8k an hour. Oh my lord. Oh, 1.2 is 75. Okay, so it's a tiny bit less. Yeah, I just did the math and it was not pretty. So we're just not going to worry about it. Crab aggro. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I would have been better at like spotting that, but oh, look at us together doing this. Let's go, man. Where's he going? Man, he's really making sure it resets. Watch me. Okay, I was going to say, watch that I didn't go far enough, but I did. You need to just start doing it on mobile whenever you can. I do, yes. That is what I've been neglecting, for sure. And I don't know why. It's just not like, it's not been on like the forefront of my mind, you know? But I will put it to the forefront of my mind. So like, you know, if I'm just hopping in bed and I'm like, I want to be on my phone for an hour, pull up OSRS. I can hear him barking, and I know for a fact it's just because the cat's near him. Yeah, if I'm chilling on the couch, or watching a movie, just pull it up. Hey, stop. He and Bernie are on the bed together, and I don't know. I don't know why he does this. Oh, living on a prayer. Half the online clan is now blue. I can see on the clan member list when you're on, and it's not as often as it should be to get this done. Grace, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Being called out here. Absolutely called out. You gotta hold on to what we got. You gave us the power to snoop. That is very true, honestly. That is true. Right, I'm gonna move the cat. He's angry because the dog's bothering him. He's gonna get a bit stuck in here because the dog is now in here and he probably doesn't really have anywhere to go. But yeah. The Bernies are in the chat. Bernie, you are on screen. Like, is that not crazy? I can feel him like clinging on. He's looking at this like rail behind me that you can see. I can see he's looking at that like he's planning his next move. Do not go up there though. You'll like break your leg in the railing. Don't do it. I can feel it. I can feel the plan. Boop, 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 boop. I had to do that. Sorry, I had to boop you. Nope, this is a really bad idea. Bernie. This is not the intention. You have to stop. Can't go up there. It's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. If I had a blanket up there or something, he would be quite happy about it, but you're stuck now. Done this to yourself. I don't know what you can see, but I imagine like this is tail. Don't break your leg, okay? I don't need that right now. I just don't want his leg to like slip through the railing or whatever. But I mean, he's a cat. He's, you know, he's not that stupid. Shoulder cat time. Pet drop for the clip. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Just gets the pet while Bernie's on my like neck. What's the plan here, mate? Go on, help. Come here then. Oh. Dumb. You're dumb. Dumb. You're making my XP an hour worse as well. Oh, we're not doing this again. Go on. Get out of here. Crazy. Crazy. Ugh. What I miss? What's up with the task? Did I miss something? Which one? Which one? I guess we have 2 tasks on screen right now, eh? Jeez, every time I pick them up, I just get covered in hair, and it's so itchy. It's so itchy. I want to do a really long stream again one day. I say again. I think my longest stream so far has been like 7.5 hours, something like that. But I want to do more of that. But I'm always torn because like I always want to stream like between 3 and 5 p.m. because I just feel like it's the best time for everybody. But then if I'm doing like a 7-hour stream, then that's like a bit more difficult. And there's like the dog and stuff. So that's not as bad. I could literally just take him out for a walk mid-stream. It would just be like a 5-10 minute break. Like, you know, just something on screen to say like, sorry, I'll be right back, you know. I was actually doing a little bit of thieving last night, literally only for like an hour. I only had like an hour before I had to go to bed. So I was doing about an hour last night, and I was like, should I be blocking this? Like, should I be blocking this? Don't honestly know. Look at this guy. I don't think so. I mean, it's obviously it's a achievable grind. It's not like 1,000 hours or whatever. It's doable. Yeah, I don't know. Up to you about blocking this? Yeah. I would feel bad blocking it. I would feel bad. But I don't know. It would also be nice to just like move on, you know? Like Yeah, I don't know. Is this song like double playing? Am I tripping? I can hear it like double in my ear, but I don't know if that's a me thing. I don't know why it would be playing double. That's weird. Probably best to stick with it. I think so. I think so. It is doable, right? It's a very achievable grind. Like I say, it's not in that sort of 1,000-hour category where it's like, all right, this is dumb. It's definitely achievable. And like I say, I would feel bad for blocking this. I'd be like, ah. It's just tedious. It is just tedious. It is tedious. It's tedious if it's the primary thing that you're doing. Like, well, I guess like right now, but at least I'm streaming, so there's that. It's not tedious when I'm streaming. But if I was literally just sat in my PC doing this, then obviously I'd lose my mind. But yeah, no, if I'm just watching TV, watching a movie, driving, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding. Yeah, no, if I'm just doing other stuff, then it's easier. I was so tempted to get that Fancy Boots LED sign that's on screen right now, like here. I was so tempted to get that. I didn't. I got something else. Think it's time to grab some dinner? I agree, man. I always do this where I like forget to eat. And then I'm just like starving during the stream. Need like a bowl of nuts here or something that I can just snack on. Hydrate? Alright. Bathroom breaks galore today at this rate. Popcorn's my go-to. Popcorn's not a bad shout. I'm not like the biggest popcorn enjoyer though. Like it's good, but every time I have it, I kind of like, I don't know. It's like why am I eating this? I feel like I'm not really getting anything out of this. Like, not really, like, you know, I don't know. It's not a very satisfying snack, I feel. Just gotta figure out what I'm hungry for. Yeah, that's part of the battle for sure. What did he end up doing for dinner on Monday? Shrimp linguine. Shrimp linguine. It was good. Good. I love dinners like that are just like really quick to make. Like super easy. Yeah, I'm hearing double for the songs. I just don't know if it's like... No, it's not actually playing double. It's like... I guess it feels like my AirPods are out of sync, and I'm like hearing double in that regard. It's kind of bizarre. Look at this guy. He just derailed all of my crabs. So rude. Up the never land. Sir, I need these crabs back. Is it rude for me to do this? But I do need that crab back. I'm sorry, man. Mozzarella sticks and almond/nut are my filling snack. Mozzarella sticks are goated for sure. What have I started enjoying more recently is halloumi. Like halloumi sticks. Is OBS playing sounds back to you by chance? That's what I thought at first, but no. No. It's, when I took one of my AirPods out, it sounded perfectly normal. So I'm just assuming that they're, like, out of sync somehow. So I'm like, this one might be, like, slightly delayed to this one or something. I don't know. Connecting AirPods to a PC Not the most seamless thing ever. Let's just say that. Popcorn, something to do in the background of something else. It's a task, not food. My mind is weird when you say that you're going to grind on your phone in the car, and my first thought is that would be hard and not that's illegal. It would be easy. That's what you meant by get foot pedals, right? For thieving. Just do it while driving. Then I have 2 foot pedals. Just put your switches under the car pedals. I'm just cruising down the highway, like, just brake checking everybody. Just like tap, tap, tap. In your pocket, in your head. Nothing could go wrong. Yeah. I believe it. Nothing could go wrong. On-brand snacks, sliced bananas. That's a good shout. Well, bananas on toast with a bit of peanut butter. A tier. A tier for sure. Actually, don't love bananas, like, with other stuff. I have a banana for breakfast every single morning. Like, every morning, black coffee, banana. That's how I start my day. But bananas with stuff, I'm not such a huge fan. I know I just said bananas on toast with peanut butter is A tier. I think it is A tier, but I kind of have to be in the mood for it. I'd rather just have the banana, to be honest. And like banana bread, I don't really like. Banana flavored things, I don't really like. The bananas, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Okay, it looks like about 8k XP an hour was quite accurate. I mean, I did have some inefficiencies where I was like messing with the cat and stuff, but that's realistic anyway. Nobody's like, I'm not playing 100% hyper efficient gameplay all the time anyway, even, you know, if the cat isn't on me. If I'm just chilling on my couch or something, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna, you know, go get a glass of water, I'm gonna watch the intense scene that's happening or read some stuff or whatever. Like, I'm never gonna be 100% efficient. So 8k an hour probably is accurate, which means this probably is going to take like 150 hours, which is disgusting. Unusual bystander switching over to Twitch. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Do you like banana sundaes? Yeah, I don't really like banana ice cream or like banana. Yeah, no, probably not, honestly. Or like a banana split. Yeah, probably not really interested in that either. Efficiency's boring most of the time. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Look at this guy. Who we got? Shrek's Love. It's funny how often when I'm doing this, people will run by and see me doing this, because there's people running past here all the time, right, to get to the fairy ring. People will run past all the time and see me doing this, and I guess it's not like super common knowledge that these are pickpocketable. So people will see me doing it and they're like, wait, you can pickpocket these guys? And they'll come over and I'll see them pickpocket as well. And oh, we just got 60 range. I wasn't even paying attention. God damn. AI Cape, let's go. I don't know if there's an easy way for me to switch you over there. You can see it in the top. So there you go, 60 ranged, 1 to go. How much XP is left? 28k XP remaining, should take like an hour. And yeah, huge. Huge. That is huge, honestly. Very happy with that. Glad I switched the recording over, otherwise I wouldn't have had any footage of that. Not that that would have been like the worst thing ever. Are you complaining about spending more time with Gummy? A little bit, I am. Gummy, it's not you. You're not the problem here. It's, oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. Be a lot easier if he cooperated though, and actually let me pickpocket him. God damn, dude. Boom, 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 boom. It is nice being in a spot where people are running by all the time, though. It feels a little bit less lonely. Like, and I don't know what it is, but I'm always like checking people's names. I love to do that. So I don't know. I get to do that fairly often. Listen, I'm just trying to find any positive I can in this. any kind of entertainment. Like, look, someone's coming. Look at him. We get to see what he's wearing. He's got like a mind shield or whatever it is. He's called. I didn't see it. Where's he gone? Liang RTB Yang. Cool. See, there was some entertainment there. You wouldn't have got that if Gummy was somewhere else. Doing. He's crazy, man. It's not you, it's the XP rates. Yes. Yeah, if this was 80 XP a pickpocket, then I'd be quite happy. I'd be quite happy. I did like consider like looking for a way to speed it up, like seeing if you could drag a Knight of Ardoin all the way over here or something. You can't. You can't. Which is a shame. But it cannot be done. Blue out here thinking Gummy doesn't have enough experience for him. Gummy has lots of experience, let me tell you. He has a lot of experience. Is that a casket drop? Oh, I didn't see. Have I missed it already? No, I don't see one. I mean, I have one, if that's what you were referring to. How many arrows do we have? Are we good? 472? Might be enough. Might be enough. Should get the gear examine tool to see what everyone's fit is. I thought I had that, actually. Thought I had that. Let me check when someone runs by. Maybe I have it turned off, but I thought I did have that. I mean, obviously I could just check, but yeah. How many? I was going to check how many sandwiches I've got, but it won't be accurate anyway because I've done quite a lot on the laptop. On PC, oh, it's separated it to Gummy now. Interesting. Is that like a new update or something? Well, I highly doubt it's an update, but oh, did I like change? Did I add a different plugin? That's the word I'm looking for. Did I add a different plugin? Maybe they did just change it. Yeah, basically in the loot tracker, Gummy has always come out as man, like always. It just says man and then 6,000 sandwiches. But it now says Gummy. Pretty cool. Gummy has his own loot tracker now. Love that. Love that. And Gummy's in like, oh no, I was going to say Gummy's in like inverted quotation marks or whatever. What are those? Apostrophes? But his name actually has that anyway. Why do they have that? I don't know. What's the reason behind that? And this bird you cannot change. Man, I need the bathroom again. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I mean, I do drink an absolutely crazy amount of water. That's probably like the one thing that I do that's quite like that's healthy. A lot of people say like they struggle to drink water, or you know, when you say like, oh, you should have 8 cups of water a day, people are like, what, 8 cups? I comfortably drink 8 cups a day, like comfortably. My water bottle's a liter, and I probably drink like 4 or 5 of those a day, like at least. Probably why I need the bathroom all the time, but you know. Hydrate. Well, speaking of, probably to indicate it's a nickname. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Why does Twitch get cult classic rock and YouTube gets copyright free trap mix? Copyright free trap mix 5. Are they both not infringement? So it's a bit of a weird one where technically you're not supposed to play like music that is copyrightable on either platform, but Twitch doesn't enforce it. As long as it doesn't go into the VOD at the end, which it doesn't, then I can play whatever I want. I can play whatever I want, whereas YouTube will detect it almost immediately. And you'll get in some trouble. But Twitch don't care. They're like, just do what you want. As long as it's not in the VOD, we don't care. Which is nice, because then I get to listen to Freebird instead of copyright-free Trap Mix 5. Although I'd still have that in my ear as well. I hear them both, but the YouTube one is like quiet, so I barely hear it. Kind of weird. Can I change? Why don't we just solve all the problems and just all of us, let's just move to Kick. Is everyone down? Everyone go make a Kick account right now and I'll just go live over there right now. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Won't you fly, free bird, yeah. I would like additionally stream on Kick if that's what someone wanted. I wouldn't exclusively though. No way. No way. But it wouldn't be a lot of effort for me. I could very easily also stream to Kick. Like, it really wouldn't require any additional effort. All I would have to do is set it up in OBS and it would go live in all three places. But I won't do it for free. So Kick, if you're listening. I'll send one of my viewers over to Kick. Alright? You can have one viewer if you pay me. I'll send Desan over there. Desan can go over to Kick. I was in Tasty's stream yesterday. I think I was saying that earlier. And he was saying, like, so he streams on I don't think he streams on YouTube, but he streams on Twitch and Kick. And I don't know, his Twitch stream had like 100 viewers or whatever. And his Kick stream had like 5 or something. And he was saying that like Kick pay him $5 an hour to stream over there. To like multi-stream. They give him $5 an hour. No, I would never do it exclusive. I know there, like, Frey, I think, has, like, an exclusivity... that word? Exclusivity contract or deal or whatever. I could be wrong on that. Don't take my word for it, but I think so. Does Kick have a better payout? I think so. Yes. I think so. So Twitch pay out like 50%, I think it is. Until you're like, if you're like a no, not a partner. What's the word? Affiliate? No, I think partner is the right word. This guy's asking me what my restrictions are. Oops. What do I just say? Chunk, lock. Captain Arnav, what you got for me, mate? I'll do it. I'll do it. I will do it. Come on, man. Help. Ring. Bar. Coins. We got the gold bar. All right. Sure. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, if you become a partner, I think, on Twitch, but you need, like, I don't know, the requirements are relatively high for that. Then I think they pay out like 80%. But it's 50% basically right now. For, you know, subs, bits, whatever. Whereas I think Kick is 80%, like, as standard. Or maybe even more. I don't know. Maybe even more. Crab aggro. Shoot. Thank you. Thank you. Obscure things like this only get changed when YouTubers use it as an obscure mechanic in a video. I can't remember what we were talking about when you sent that, but yes, I do agree with what you're saying, generally speaking, yes. Crabs are scattered. I know, man, like, guys. Terrible. Whatever, they'll align themselves again soon. Kick was way overpaying people in the past. They might have lowered the rates. That is true. Yeah, I know. Like when they first sort of became a thing, they went like pretty hard on high payouts and contracts and stuff like that. I recognize that outfit anywhere. The slightly off-colored robes. The Temu Tower of Blue over here. It's not even a steel spear. Temu Tower of Blue for sure. Do you get more if you run ad instead of pre-rolls? On Twitch, ad revenue on Twitch is like next to nothing, man. Like next to nothing. I physically can't turn it off though. Like Twitch run their own ads. I can go in the settings and like increase the amount of ads. I can dictate how many ads get played. I just have it to like the minimum setting. In fact, do I have them? I think maybe I just have them off entirely. Let me check that. I can also just like send an ad whenever I want. Oh, we're at 100 subs, by the way. Dude, thank you. I can't remember who the latest subscriber was. It might have been Gabriel with that gifted sub. I think it was. Ads, how do I do this? Manage goals, stream together. Yeah, I can run an ad, but I think that's my only option. Monetization, ads. Yeah, ads not scheduled. That's crazy, man. Crazy. Sorry, I'm just having a quick look at this. I just want to see if there's a way for me to like fully deactivate them. Just want to see the hat. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Because if I can do that, then why wouldn't I, right? Where did I just had that? Where did it go? Oh yeah, ads. Oh. No, I can't, but I can make them. They weren't actually at that lowest setting. Why were they not? Oh yeah, I've got pre-roll ads disabled. Unable to run. Huh? So confusing. Add. Oh wait, manual? No, I literally. You have to have ads. That's terrible. All right, well, sorry. You get ads. It is at its lowest setting. Is basically the long story short there. Long story short. But no, the income from ads on Twitch is nothing, man. Like absolutely nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna run to you. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Hold the phone. All right, we're back. We're back. Back to the sandwiches. Just want to make sure I don't miss the level. Okay, I can see the, like, XP tracker over on AI Cape from here, so that's good. I just don't want to go too far. End up with, like, 62 ranged. Holding the phone. Phone is being held. Who's this? Oh wait, do I? Yes, I do have the equipment thing. Yeah. Equipment. I thought I did. All right, how long left? Like 149 hours? This is where, like, I start to... This is why I was thinking about using the block. Because 150 hours, like... I've said this stuff before, but we throw around time a lot when it comes to grinds in RuneScape. Especially content creators, you will hear it a lot, you know. 100-hour grind, 50-hour grind, this will take 20 hours, this will take 500 hours, whatever. But if you actually really break it down, you start to get an idea of how long it's going to take. So I'm calling 150 hours on this. If we break it down, and I say I can play, even if I said I play 5 hours a day, right? Let's say I do pickpocketed Gummy for 5 hours a day. Now, I'll tell you straight up, that's not that realistic. You know, I do have a full-time job. I have an AI Cape, all kinds of other things to do, revolving content creation. 5 hours a day is not super realistic, but let's just assume it was. That still means it would take a month, right? If I played for 5 hours a day, it would take me a month. So it kind of puts into perspective how long a 150-hour grind is. So, like, just to emphasize that again, if I play 5 hours a day starting now, the next chunk roll will be at the end of June. So, yeah. Because I think without breaking it down like that, it's easy to be like, 150 hours, okay, not too bad. We'll be rolling a chunk pretty soon. But it's like, no. Foot pedal at work on a laptop? Yeah, I'm honestly debating the foot pedal thing. I wasn't gonna at first. I wasn't gonna. But it might honestly be a good idea. And X was telling me that, like, I could set it up in a way where I have, like, 2 foot pedals, and one of them is, like, pickpocket and Gummy, and then the other one just drops the sandwiches. Like, you could basically... I'm gonna, like, fail here, but, like, if I, like, set it up kind of like... I don't really have the angle for it right now, but if I changed, like, the resizable mode or whatever, you could put the inventory over the top of Gummy, so that you were essentially just, like, clicking Gummy with one foot pedal and then dropping with the other. Hopefully that makes sense, but... You gotta drop the sandwiches so it won't work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Kaylee Gone. So I think I can set it up in a way that if I had 2 foot pedals, you could pickpocket and drop at the same time. I mean, I'll try it just manually for now. But if after like 10 hours, I'm like, you know what? I need a foot pedal. Then I'll do that. It's hardly a massive investment, is it? And if it makes my life easier, it will be worth it. Girls. F1 opens/closes inventory, click drops, and pickpockets depending if inventory is open or closed. The 1 foot pedal on F1, 1 foot pedal on click. Right, yes, yeah. Yeah. That's right, because I think we said last time it would be like click pickpocket, click close him. No, click pickpocket, click open inventory, click drop, click close inventory, click pickpocket. So it is just back and forward. It would just be but. It would be kind of ass, honestly, but you know, doable. Definitely doable. I would have to have some input now and again to eat, like, because, you know, he does damage, but it wouldn't be too bad. I would only have to eat, like, once an hour, maybe? No, that maybe, probably more than that. No, yeah, definitely more than that. Wonder if there's a kick pedal type of pedal where toe up is one and heel down is the other. Oh, interesting. Man, I'm gonna have like calves of steel by the end of it if that's what we're going for. I'm just gonna have an absolutely ripped right leg. It'd be like that Quagmire meme, but my leg. Girls, girls, girls. Next role could be Tree Gnome Village Tree Chunk. And that's another gnome there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah. Exactly. On the flip side, the next chunk could be Ardy, like Ardy Market, in which case pickpocketing is like completely free, right? So it's a gamble to block it. I don't know. I would be upset with myself if I blocked it, and I think just on that logic alone, I'm going to power through. Do it. How's the grind? Grind is, well, it's slow and it's long and it's rough, but it is what it is. We're here, we're doing it. Good to see you, Simon. Good to see you. AI Cape has gone inactive. I can't believe no one's took my spot yet. Fair enough. Some good people out there today. Oops. All right. Static grind is still nicer than a horrible RNG grind. Yeah, that is true. I mean, they have their pros and cons. They have their pros and cons. Having a static grind is obviously really nice because I can calculate and know exactly when it's going to end. Whereas, yeah, with an RNG grind, you might just get screwed. But RNG grinds do have an element of like suspense, which kind of makes it fun, you know, like every kill could be the last one, or you know, whatever. Whereas with this, it's like there is no like praying for good luck to just end it early. I am stuck here for 150 hours and that is it. There's no speeding it up, there's no whatever. Do you only follow football or any other sports? Football and Formula 1 are like the two that I follow. For sure. Other than that, now that is basically it. Football and Formula 1. It's funny that you got no choice when what you will do on AI Cape or Blue. Everything is decided for you by RNG or ChatGPT. I know, Kaylee Gone. I was thinking about that the other day, actually. Like, it's been so long since I just played RuneScape normally. Like, I mean, if you look on my YouTube channel, the like bio or motto or whatever you want to call it is playing RuneScape in ways that you shouldn't play RuneScape. That is what I've been doing for the last 6 months. But no, it's been a long time since I've just hopped on RuneScape and been like, what do I want to do right now? What do I want to do? Max Orlando. Simon actually nailed it. Piastri is my guy. Piastri is my guy, man. Absolutely. It used to be Valtteri. Valtteri Bottas was my guy when he was at Williams and Mercedes, and when he was at Sauber, obviously. But it's harder to Harder to root for him when he's in P20 every week. But yeah, now that he's not driving, or not on the grid, I took up Piastri is the guy that I started rooting for. And so far, it's been a good choice. He's doing very well. Not a big Lando fan, to be honest. Not a big Lando fan. But I do like Max. I have a lot of respect for Max. And my parents are massive Max fans. So I kind of have to be. Feels empty watching F1 without any Finnish people. I know, right? I know. I agree. Then you begin to make it better. Excited for the race at the weekend, though. Curious to see how that goes. What time will that be? That'll be like... I think it's like 8 in the morning that it'll be on for me here. Which isn't too bad. Isn't too bad. Man, I'm excited for that. I keep looking over at OBS and seeing the like creative crafted overlay flicking around, and I'm just pumped for my stuff to come. Like I say, I really hope it does come. I mean, it is gonna come. I just hope it comes like not in 3 months. It all depends what happens with this strike, man. Yeah. Usually they ship it within 3 days. So it's supposed to be quite quick. Like I say, just if Canada Post go on strike, then I am buggered. Buggered. When we don't have any Finnish people, I just only watch the starts. Luckily, 8 AM for you is 10 AM for us. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I do watch the full race. I'll watch qualifying and then I watch the race. And sometimes I'll watch some of the like, the build up and stuff, just to like catch up on any news that might have happened. But my parents will literally watch all of practice 1, practice 2, practice 3. They'll watch the sprint, they'll watch qualifying, sprint qualifying, the race, the pre-show, the post-show, the podcasts, the press conferences, everything. And I'm like, I ain't got the time for that, man. I ain't got the time for that. Have you considered telling them to stop striking because you have OSRS decorations that need to be delivered? I know, right? If only they knew. If only they knew. I mean, it's just I mean, I'm getting mad at something that hasn't even happened yet. But you know, if it does happen and they go on strike and this stuff gets delayed, like I say, last time I think it was like 2 or 3 months that they were on strike and there was no mail. And then even when the strike ended, it took them so long to go through the backlog of stuff that it was still taking like another month to receive things. If that happens, then I'll be absolutely gutted because I'm really excited for it. And the stuff that I've got coming is so cool and I just want it now. But also, like, it's a large part of the sponsorship for me to be able to say, hey, look at this stuff that I've got back here, you know? So if I just don't get it because of the strike, then that's just annoying as all hell, man. Like, super annoying. But it is what it is. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sure it'll be fine. It might genuinely be fine because it might be that it's being mailed by like UPS, FedEx, whatever, but it just gets received by the post office, and maybe that'll still be fine. I don't know. I don't know. It's not worth worrying about until it becomes a problem. I used to watch practices when Kimmy was in. After that, I stopped. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Month-long strikes? Yeah, man. It was a long one last time. Typically, like, whenever I've heard of strikes or whatever, if I've ever worked for a company that have gone on strike, what will usually happen is like they will plan the strike, and then more or less the day of the strike or the day before, the union will reach an agreement. Like someone will cave because they don't want a strike to happen, so they'll just like they'll figure it all out on the last day. But no, Canada Post, they just never came to an agreement, and it literally lasted months. Riding on the highway, going to a show. But no, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, you can obviously still see the products. I'm sure you're aware of a lot of the products anyway. You know, they're popular. They're out there for sure. You can check the website, !Creator Crafted, if you want to check on my link, and you'll get 10% off. But you can also see some of the stuff going around on the overlay there. It's a long way. They also have a spring sale going on right now. That's kind of why this has all come about. So they have a spring sale and 10% off for using my code. So it's worth checking. Like I say, I fully could not decide what products to get. I couldn't decide. I spent about 2 hours on the website trying to pick. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you what I didn't get, but I almost got. I almost got the, maybe it'll come around on the overlay, I don't know. It's the mage symbol, like this symbol here, the magic symbol, whatever. Magic skill symbol. It's a LED sign, like a neon sign. It's not neon, obviously, but you know, like an LED sign, which is the mage symbol. And I kind of wanted that because it, like, Tower of Blue was quite iconic with the blue wizard hat for a while. The reason I didn't is because A, I'm not really using the blue wizard hat anymore, so it's not as relevant, and B, it's blue, so I figured like with the blue background it might not stand out as well. But I decided against it. But I did want those fancy boots. I still kind of do. Maybe I'll get them. What's your link? It's !Creator Crafted. I'll put it in for you. Should come up. Sometimes Streamlabs is a little slow. There we go. We got the double. There's the reason why. Chelsea. What's happening with... Oh, the blue, right. I was like, wait, what's happening with Chelsea? Are they playing right now? Playing in a band, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. He has now finally settled. He's finally laid down and accepted his fate that I'm not giving him attention. We got there in the end. It took some doing. Man, AI Capes AFK again? I feel like that was like 60 seconds since I last renewed the aggro. I guess time flies when you're hanging out with Gummy. It's a long way. What else should I get behind me? What else should I get? I need ideas. Need ideas. So basically it's going to be like... So there is going to be a sign on the wall behind me. I'll tell you that. And then there's going to be like a shelving unit. Like a skinny one. Kind of like... I can't see my face cam. There's going to be a shelving unit like... From here that way. No? No, probably like here. Yeah. Here that way. And then various things on the shelf. I don't really know what to put on the shelf yet. But, yeah. Need ideas. Statue/portrait of your Go Bananas dictator. I wish they had more non-bossing desk mats as someone who dislikes PVM. Yeah. So I was going to speak to them actually and see if they have any upcoming stuff. I mean, even if they do, I won't be able to announce that to you. But yeah, I was curious about that as well. Desk mats and metal signs. I think they only have a couple of metal signs right now. And I would like them to have more, you know? That rack slash shelf should come off at least. Yes, it will be. It will be coming off. The reason I didn't take it off actually is because I'm in stand mode right now. I'm standing. Look, I can wander around. When I'm sitting, you can't see it, so I just didn't actually think it was a problem. I only discovered, what was it, yesterday? When did I stream? Tuesday? Monday? Monday. I only discovered on Monday that you can see it when I'm stood up, so that is going to come down. The only thing is, I think it's one big piece, and it goes all the way along this wall. It would have been nice if it was in separate pieces, and I could just, like, stop it, like, there. But it goes, it's like, where you can see my hand now, it's like twice that length. It goes, yeah. So the whole thing will have to come down, but that's alright. Oh, your love is like bad medicine. Man, I thought we were going to get to like level 50 tonight, but this is slow. This is very slow. Which is to be expected, I suppose. It's not wall, but get one of those big mouse pads. Yeah, that's I do want one of those. I still don't have a mouse pad. I've been just like using my mouse on my desk for like the last year. And I complained about this for such a long time that X sent me, am I pointing at it? Yeah. Sent me that. The custom 3D printed mouse pad of my logo. But I liked it so much that I wanted to put it on the wall. So I still don't have a mouse pad. Oops. What's the dream for the next chunk? We were talking for the longest time about wanting the RD chunk here, and I think I still do want that. I don't think that's changed. I think I still do want this chunk. Other than that, I haven't really looked at any of these actually. The altar doesn't really do much for me. Tree Gnome Village would be quite cool, you know, to have access to the quest. I don't think I could finish it, but it would be cool to have this chunk. Yanil would be kind of cool. Other than that, yeah, probably Ardy. Probably this one. If I had to pick one right now, I think that's what I would pick. Oh yeah, of course, I forgot Brimhaven's rollable, right? Brimhaven is rollable. Could also be cool. I don't love the idea of doing 99 agility at the agility arena. I am an agility lover. I'm not a agility arena lover. Just like bad medicine. Rune Simi would be best in slot if you got the altar. Oh, what's at the altar? Oh, is there right. What have we got down here? Is there something down here that drops a Rune Simi? I've like barely explored this area, I'll be honest. But if I can get a Rune Simi, that would be sick. I would love that. Do. Your love is like bad medicine. Oh, Zami Warriors. Oh right, yeah. Forgot about that. That would be sick, honestly, because still my best weapon is a steel spear. Still. if we rolled the East Ardy, this one here, we would have a pretty nasty smithing grind because of this furnace. But we would be able to get a myth simi. That would be something. In fact, is there not a simi shop? Sorry, I know I keep getting a little distracted here. I thought there was a simi shop in here somewhere. Or some sort of shop. Maybe I'm wrong. Plate body shop. Is that what I'm thinking of? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we could make a myth sim, and in fact we would have to as part of the task. I think you would just get the collection log from Brimhaven and not go for the cape, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, I think agility would be a block for sure. The 99 agility. Pretty sure. I don't know how long it would take. I can give you a rough idea. On a dark desert highway. It would take probably over 300 hours. 320, 350, something like that. To get 99 agility. Which, again, it sounds like sadistic, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Not the worst thing. And if it was any other skill, I'd be like, oh, that's a block. That's a block. Like, I know man, how many times am I going to look at the map? I know. The ranging guild is here. That is something, like, could definitely think about blocking 99 ranged. Ammo and supplies and stuff is going to be really hard to come by. So that I would definitely block. Agility, I'm kind of on the fence about, because it's agility, and I've made it, it's not like a meme or anything, but I've definitely made it clear that agility is my favorite skill. So to then just come out and block it seems a bit odd. On top of that, dude, having 99 agility, like wandering around with a skill cape of agility on my back on my chunk account, oh man, I'd be so pumped. I would love that so much. So I think I probably would do it. Still in Gummy's pockets? Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed, man. Nothing has changed. Good to see you, Andu. That would be epic. I can't... Oh, man, it would be so good. It would be so good. There's actually, like, a reasonable amount of skill capes near us, you know? When you think that there's only... How many skills? I always forget. And Gillenor is obviously quite large. There are a lot that are quite condensed in this area. You know, you've got the fire making cape, you've got ranging, fishing, agility, construction, magic. Are there any others? There's 6 that I can think of, like, just off the top of my head that are within, like, a couple of chunks. Some of them aren't, like, immediately gettable, like construction, for example. Even if I roll into Ardy, it won't be a task to get 99 construction, because I have no way of training construction. Fletching. Oh, where's fletching again? Don't remember. Don't remember. Haven't seen Pedro in a while. Hope he's okay. I mean, Nano, you could fix that. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna encourage you to spend money. But you just can't kill the beast. Anyone can make Pedro appear. It's true. I can even do it by just replaying an alert from earlier. But I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. I can also do it by gifting subs myself, you know? I could do that. There are a lot of streamers that do that, eh? Like, they'll do like a challenge for gifted subs, where the streamer will gift like 20 gifted subs or something. Kind of interesting to do, because I don't exactly know how it works, but obviously I would get some of that money back in a weird way. I don't know. Kind of odd. Kind of odd. Fletching's in Catherby. Man, why do I not remember that? I have 99 fletching on my main, but I got 99 fletching probably like 5 years ago, so maybe even longer. I don't really remember. But yeah, okay, so that is quite close as well then. That is quite close as well. What else is there? Man, I'm just like obsessed with looking at the map right now. AI Cape is AFK. AF Cape, am I right? Just kidding. It's so dumb. In the end, that's mostly just giving some money to Amazon. Exactly, right? I mean, I guess, like, the benefit is, like, I don't know, you're, like, creating hype, I suppose? Oh, I didn't go far enough. That's so disappointing. Almost 61. Pretty nice. Once I get 61, I'll obviously stop doing that. Yeah, what else we got? So nothing over here. Whoops. I hate how sensitive that is. I do it all the time. Where's smithing? Oh, that's Thurgo, right? So that's not really close because... yeah, that's just not really close. Nothing on Brimhaven, I don't believe. Other than agility, obviously. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that's particularly close. Yeah, everything else is quite far away, I believe. But even so, that was like 7 skill capes that are like pretty close to us. Going to be interesting to see if sailing, whenever it comes to the game, could change the construction availability, though. Yeah, I'm very curious about that. I'm still mostly out of the loop with sailing, to be honest. Mostly out of the loop. I didn't play the alpha or whatever. I didn't play it in the end. But no, I'll be curious. Imagine they put the skill cape in like Port Khazard, and I have to get 99 sailing. Be kind of cool, I suppose. Still not 100% sure how sailing's going to work for OneChunk accounts. But we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, you can only unlock it in Port Sarim. Ah, okay. Okay. It's more about maybe they make saws more available. Yes. As you use one to build stuff on your boat too. Ah, right. And Khazard has a dock. I can see them doing that for sure. I mean, having a saw has been like a thing that OneChunk accounts have needed for such a long time. So it's already like a spoken about thing. Jagex are probably aware that, you know, the availability of a saw is quite limited. So that would be a good opportunity for them to do it, for sure. If I had a saw and access to a house, how would I train? How would I train construction? Probably just have to find a plank spawn, right? And just world hop it? Yeah, I think that would be like my only viable method, unless we ended up getting a sawmill. But I think the nearest sawmill is like, well, it's miles away, isn't it? It's absolutely miles away. You got 3 planks at Khazard. Pick up planks at Khazard. Yeah, yeah. How many times would I have to world hop? Do I even want to know? I was gonna try and do the math in my head, but I don't know like what XP I would like get from building tables or whatever I could build with regular planks. Almost 49. We're almost there, man. We're almost there. We're almost 8% done with this grind. Is that right? Oh, you know what I could do? I could set up like the tracker thing, couldn't I? Is that going to be way too depressing to do? I should not do this. I should not do this. It's a bad idea. What did I just do? Oh, 753. This is not a good idea. All right, we're 0.0% of the way there, guys. To be honest, I think it would be worth considering unlocking fishing trawler at that point and just hard focus construction XP. Yeah, that is definitely an option. I don't know what kind of XP rates you can expect at fishing trawler. Probably not much. Gummy, I'm just trying to see, you know, how far I need to go, man. Just let me get a sandwich here. Thank you. I just want to see it get to 0.1. That's all I want here. I just want 0.1. Even extremes backlog construction from fishing trawler. Yeah. It probably wouldn't be great. Hey, 49. Yeah, I mean, if I needed like... no, it would just be terrible, wouldn't it? I'd probably have to world hop like 100,000 times. Which is just not really doable, is it? It's probably just not really doable. I'm estimating that would take... I think it would be about 300 hours of just world hopping. I mean, I'm talking about a full-on hypothetical scenario that doesn't really exist here. But it could exist. It could. There isn't always on time. Definitely go back to the other XP bar. What, you don't like this? No, nowhere near as much dopamine with this one. This is the realistic progress bar. This is real life, man. Look. Oh wait, it'll tell me here. Look, watch. You ready? Are you ready for this? I forgot. There's one number that this will show me that's gonna be a bit of a hard hitter for us. You ready? Time left, 136.5 hours. Yeah. Things you love to see. Number no go up is very saddening. There are a couple things that drop oak planks that could have unlocked in this hypothetical. Yeah. That's a few 24-hour stream upcoming. Imagine I did a like Mr. No Sleep and was like, all right, stream doesn't end till I get 75 even. I wonder if he's still live actually. I think he was doing like a 100-hour stream or whatever it was. I just don't even know how it's humanly possible, man. Like, it can't, like, not only is it insane to even think about. But that has got to be like really unhealthy, no? I mean, we're RuneScape players, right? Nothing we do is really considered healthy. But like, I mean, on a proper like psychological and physical level, that has got to be bordering dangerous, no? Just play 10 hours a day for 2 weeks. See, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound as bad, right? When you put it like that, it doesn't sound as bad. I mean, that's essentially how I got 99 agility on my main. I played like 10 hours a day for like a month. I just haven't got that kind of time, man, which is so frustrating, honestly. I wanna give it all to you. Longest I've gone without sleep was, I think, like 50-ish hours on one of the Final Fantasy expansion launches. That's nuts. I would say I've probably gone something similar, but like it would be more like I was traveling or something like that. I don't know. I mean, realistically, if you pull an all-nighter, like if I didn't go to bed tonight, then I would be awake for like almost 40 hours by the time it got around to the next night, right? Can you get enough of me? I like sleep too, Nano. I like sleep too. I don't get an awful lot of it anymore, though. I used to be like a 10-hour sleeper. Like, definitely 10 hours. Yeah. Not so much anymore, though. Not so much anymore. I tend to go to bed at around midnight, 1 in the morning. And I'll be up at like 7. Most days. And I haven't really been tired from that, which is good. Hopefully I'm not just accumulating a whole ton of sleep debt and it's going to hit me like a ton of bricks, but it's been reasonable, honestly. Hey, 0.1%. Look at that. We're cooking. I'll tell you who's not cooking. AI Cape. He's not cooking at all. Get back out there. I see this man. I don't trust him. Bernard Dolenar. I don't trust you. I see you sitting there with your bare head and your brine saber. If I come back and you've took my spot, I don't trust. I don't trust. Oh. I think we're good. I think we're good. Man, Bailey is like basically underneath me, so I like keep thinking I'm gonna step on him. He looks so cute right now, though. He looks so cute. I used to be quite a low amount sleeper, and I think now I'm at a more normal amount. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you gotta get enough sleep. It's important. Oh yeah, there's that blue wizard hat thing. That's the one I was gonna get. But I just felt it wouldn't stand out as well on the background, so I didn't go for that. I did not go for that. Especially when I was a super small child, the daycare was annoyed since I was the only child that would never take a nap during the day, and I would still not go super early to bed. I never used to be much of a napper, and then I'd say like a year ago or something, no, maybe 3 years ago, I just started loving naps. My problem is though, I can't really like control naps. I'll go to like have a nap with the intention of just sleeping for like 20 minutes, half an hour or whatever, and I'll just wake up like 3 hours later. Even if I set an alarm, I will just shut the alarm off when it goes off, and I'll sleep for like 3 hours. But I haven't had a nap in like a couple of months, I would say. Not really napping at the minute, which is good. I'm also just like too busy to have a nap these days. Like, I feel like a lot of times naps were just like down to boredom. It was like, I don't really want to do anything right now. I'm just gonna have a nap. Kind of like just fast forwarding the time, you know, like in a video game. It's like Skyrim resting. It was just like, I'm just gonna fast forward to the evening. But no, I've been too busy for naps, so I just haven't had one in a couple of months. And I think I generally feel better for it. Like, I'm not as tired during the days now. I used to get quite tired during the day, probably because my body was like expecting a nap to be coming up. But yeah, it doesn't really happen anymore. I tend to have energy all throughout the day, which is really nice. 48 out of 75, nearly there. Yeah, it's not great. Actually, 49. 49. I hate that this, well, I guess it makes sense that the XP tracker, like, that's when I set the XP tracker thing, was at 48. 0.1% of the way there, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry, we're cooking. Back out on my feet again. 0.2. Listen, progress is being made here. Progress is being made. We're all right. We're fine. Fire away. I feel like I should set myself a target as when to have this done by. You know, if I have like a sort of deadline in my head, then it's easier to, well, not easier, but you know, that it's more encouraging to really just nail it, you know? Whereas if I don't have a deadline, it's very easy to just, like, tomorrow I could just be like, I don't really want to do it. Set a deadline. I assume you mean deadline. I don't know what the deadline should be, though. Because it has to be realistic, otherwise I'm just going to be annoyed at myself if I don't do it. It has to be realistic. What are we saying? 132 hours. Oh, God. 132 hours. Oh, that's just way too long. That's way too long. It's tough, man. It's really tough. 5% a day? How many hours would that be? And what would that be? That would be 20 days. Like, basically 3 weeks, right? Basically 3 weeks. A July date? See, I want it to be way sooner than that, though. I want it to be way sooner than that. But I also have to be realistic with my own, like, lifestyle, you know? Because the one thing you definitely don't want to do, absolutely the worst thing that can happen, is getting burnt out, right? That is the worst thing that can happen. Like, if I didn't have a job and literally my only thing to do in a day was content creation, then yeah, sure, absolutely, I would blow this. Like, I would blow it. I don't know why I said that. I would absolutely just crush this, you know? But I just physically don't have that level of time, which is a bit gross. You can definitely cut an hour alone from lamping. It's not a bad shout, actually. It's not a bad shout. Yeah, June date for sure. 5%. What would that be? So that's... Man, everything involves math here. This is gross. I mean, if I did 131, I know I already did the math on this, but I gotta redo it. I don't know. I'll have a think about it. It's gonna be tough, but we'll get through it. See the faults in this series now. Imagine this was your only job and you didn't upload for a month because you're waiting to make content. Yep, that is the absolute struggles of being a RuneScape content creator for sure. I mean, I knew what I was getting into when I started doing this, you know? I was fairly aware of all of that. But no, it is interesting. I mean, you look at, like, I don't know, if you're like a Fortnite YouTuber or something, like, you can hop on every day, play a few games, like, you could upload a video every day if you wanted to, you know? And I'm sure some do. RuneScape is much more difficult, especially with account progression series like this. Like, again, even just like PKing vids, like, Not saying it's easy to do at all. I mean, firstly, you need the skill level to be able to do it. I definitely don't. But if you imagine like Torvesta, for example, right? He could spend a day PKing. He'd probably get a bunch of clips from all of that, you know? You can easily, not easily, you can more easily get content out. Whereas with account progression, it's, I mean, I'm time gated, right? Like, I physically cannot get a OneChunk video out next week or the week after. And probably not even the week after, because there's no content. Like, I'm stuck doing this until this task is done. There's nothing, right? That's the hard part, but it is what it is. But that's what makes streaming good, you know? Streaming is fun. It takes away some of the pain of physically doing the tasks. It also acts as an extra source of income, you know? But yeah. And that's why most RuneScape content creators will also have a second job, right? Or like a job. How did I miss 61 range, bro? Thank you so much, Alex. How did I miss that? Oh my god, what a dumbass. How much over did I go? Oh, barely. I barely went over. That's not bad then. Can't be too upset with that. But that is, well, I'm gonna park AI Cape for the night because I'm not gonna continue on with Slayer. I will keep on with Gummy for now. But yeah, that's sick. We can now wear the rune crossbow, which we're like next stream, I think, which will be, what day is it today? I don't even know what the day is. Wednesday. So Friday, assuming I'm home from work at a decent time, we will be streaming and we will get the damn rune crossbow, bro. So that's pretty exciting. No? Pretty exciting. Let me get rid of that because we don't need it anymore. Gone. Perfect. Get rid of that. Almost closed the wrong thing. That would have sucked. Can stop recording there. I really hope that recorded. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. That's a problem for later. That's a problem for later. I keep losing footage at the minute. I don't know what that's all about. Thank you for the congrats. I appreciate it. The constant editing. The editing is a struggle. I now have an editor, though, so the editing is now significantly less of a struggle. Significantly less of a struggle, for sure. I still have to do some editing, mostly just, well, not mostly. Literally all I have to do is put the clips together, which, don't get me wrong, is not an easy task. Not an easy task, particularly for AI Cape, because it's all streamed. So it ends up being like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours worth of footage. So in total, it can be like 30 hours worth of footage that I have to go through and get the clips for. So that does take a significant amount of time. But then I just send all of that to my editor and he does the actual editing, which is nice. It is, of course, another financial expense. So yeah, I think it's worth it though. At least you got the AI Cape series. Exactly. That was kind of the whole point. I knew, like, even before I started recording my first video, I knew that OneChunk is just renowned for being really difficult to get content for. I mean, you know, if you like just look at, I don't know, go to Limpwort's YouTube channel, click on videos and scroll through, and you'll see that it's like, I haven't watched his content for quite a while, so I'm making this up. This is a guess, but I would guess it would be like, last upload was a week ago. The last upload before that was a month ago. The last upload before that was 3 months ago, 6 months ago. You know, there's massive gaps. That's why I sort of always said to myself, come up with a second series that is going to be easier to produce content on. You know, and AI Cape has been exactly that. It's been really good. May I suggest getting a clicker? A clicker can be used when you get a decent click. When you get a decent clip, you click the clicker, should come up in the recording clip, like that you can see in the audio tracker peak. Yeah, that's a good idea, and I've been trying to come up with multiple things like that. That's a good suggestion for sure. One of the other things I was thinking about was using like a what are they called? Like a rewind feature kind of thing. There are like programs or recording softwares or whatever where you can, it's constantly kind of recording, but it's not actually saving any of the footage to your PC, to your hard drive, but it is constantly kind of recording. And then when something happens, you can hit like the rewind feature and it will automatically save like the last 60 seconds or the last however long you want. So I'm thinking about something like that as well. But I do need to try some stuff. My final option was literally to like have a notepad on my desk, and let's say I get the pet right now. Could you imagine? If I got the pet right there, I would just make a note like, okay, because I can see down here we're 2 hours, 30 minutes and 51 seconds into the stream. Boom, write it down. That's where it's going to be. You know, so there are definitely shadow play. That was exactly what I was thinking, Ben. Yeah, there are multiple different things I could try. It's not like super difficult because a lot of the time I'm just looking for, you know, if let's say I'm doing a Slayer task. I mean, I can remember what happened anyway. It's, you know, I am the one who did it, so I can like often remember like, oh yeah, this is that fire giant task where I got a rune scimitar, right? So I kind of remember that, so I'll just literally drag through and scroll until I see it. But most of the time, if I know nothing happens, like we had a Pyrofiend's task, I know nothing happened in that Pyrofiend's task, so all I really need is me talking to the Slayer Master, getting the task, and then me finishing the task. That's kind of like all I need out of that. The only issue with that is if, like, I don't know, let's say I made a joke that I wanted to make into the final cut, or if I'm talking about something like, I don't know, we could be pickpocketing Gummy here and talking about the block system and making some really good points. But if I'm just like hard scrolling through trying to find the moment that I reached level 50, then I'm going to miss all of that, right? You know? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of explaining all the behind the scenes stuff here, but OBS has a similar thing too. I think it's called replay buffer. It is, but I never really understood what that did, honestly. I couldn't quite figure that out. I'll have to look into that again and try and figure that out for sure. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, boom, bada boom, boom, bada boom. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. And I'm back. Thank you, X. Appreciate your help, man. All right. If you enable it, it'll give you an extra option next to live/record to start/stop the replay buffer. And when it's started, you can use the little down arrow next to it to save the current replay buffer to disk. That could be really helpful. I like that. That could be really helpful. When I'm not streaming, there's no issue. Like, it's super easy. It's just when I'm streaming because I'm recording the entire time, right? Living it up when I'm going down, loving an elevator. Whoa, whoa, yeah. If anyone does pick up some creator crafted stuff, by the way, let me know, because I want to see it. I want to see it, if anybody does. Living it up when I'm going down. Sorry, just checking something on my phone. I would, but I ran out of sockets to plug LED lights in at this point. That's fair. That's fair. I want to say it's USB, but I mean, like, obviously it doesn't really help if you still need like a socket or whatever. Depends. Like, the way I'm going to do it is basically run it into my... I don't have an outlet behind me. That's what sucks. There is no outlet back there. The outlets are in front of me. Sorry, I was thinking in my head there. So no, I'm gonna run a cord like under the carpet kind of thing. But they also have plushies. What I didn't get, which I kind of regret, and maybe I will go back and get. They have some like really cool 3D printed models. Like, they're very well painted and produced. They got a really cool... The one I really want more than any is the baby mole. Or maybe it's just the giant mole, but it's small, obviously. It's not to scale. Imagine a to scale giant mole. See you later, Daryl. Yeah, I really, if anyone wants to buy me a late birthday present, I want the mole 3D printed baby mole. I'm kidding. Or I'm not kidding. I don't know. It's up to you. If it's USB, I can make it work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can check for you. I'm almost certain it is. Now I want to check, just to make sure I'm not capping. Connection, USB. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe see if they can make a gummy one. That'd be sick. Does it say USB A or C? It actually doesn't say. It just says USB. But I'm going to make a pretty strong assumption that it's USB A. That said, I should, again, strike depending. I should be receiving mine soon enough, so I can let you know when it shows up. But I'm going to check again. I'm going to check again. It must have a picture of it. It does. It's USB A. It is, in fact, yes, USB A. Yeah, definitely. We'll find out eventually. Yeah, exactly. 0.4%. I kind of put this up as a joke, but maybe I'll keep it. They're like the tracker thing, set to level 75. Well, actually, I don't know. It could be quite demotivating. Seeing it go to 0.4 and then 0.5 like feels reasonably good, but once it's like 26.2%, I feel like I'm just gonna hate my life. So I'll probably get rid of that. Oop, shit! Punching the mic. I'm in that same predicament where I don't know what to have for dinner again, and it's getting late. Not late, but you know, relatively speaking. I do need to be up early tomorrow. I need to be up at like 6 in the morning, so I can't be up super late, so I do need to figure out something. Blue 42. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube, man. I love it. I love it. Here comes the sun. Gotta go. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Nano. Appreciate it, man. Take care. I gotta go pretty soon as well, so don't worry. You're not gonna miss much. Unless I get the pet in the next, like, however long. The pet would honestly be sick, man. I would love the pet so much. Just having anything like that on chunk accounts is always nice, you know, having pets, skill capes, whatever. I kind of do want the Brimhaven chunk now. now that we're talking about the potential of having the agility cape, I kind of want that. I don't really want to be plunged into a 400-hour grind, but I don't know. Having that would be sick. And if I got the squirrel as well, dude. Oh, it would be really cool. Just trying to read the clan chat here. I'm looking forward to the next AI cape video. It's looking really good, honestly. It's looking really good. My editor is honestly doing such a good job. I'm excited for that one. That'll be coming out next week. I'm not sure exactly what day yet. I'll figure it out. But it feels good to be like, I don't want to say I'm ahead with content, because I'm not. Obviously, I'm 130 hours away from even finishing this task. But yeah, it does feel nice to, you know, be able to be releasing AI Cape is really nice. It close. Yeah, no, okay. I'm excited to play AI Cape now. Now that we've got 61 ranged, I'm looking forward to that. Friday's going to be good fun, man. I'm looking forward to that. Rune crossbow. Killing blue dragons. Making money. And then I don't know what. I'm like moderately concerned that it's just going to make us do more Slayer. Especially since it was talking about broad bolts. Maybe that's just like what ChatGPT is going to make us do now. Like maybe ChatGPT just thinks that Slayer is like the best thing for progressing the account. And that's not strictly incorrect either. Like, you know, Slayer is obviously very beneficial for any account. So I don't know. I just don't want to see, I don't want to see the series just get stuck in a like Slayer loop, you know? I like the variety that we have on AI Cape. So, we'll see. We'll see where we go. Speaking of agility cape, isn't the fire cape, Inferno, and a bunch of obsidian equipment in the same chunk? It's not in the same chunk, but it's awfully close. It is awfully close. Yeah, it's sketchy, man. It's very sketchy. But that is why we have the blocks on hand. Another real reason that we shouldn't be blocking tasks like this, because Fire Cape could be interesting to try and like do, right? Whoa, who's saying that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do I ban this man? How do I ban this man? Haley, look what he's saying about you. You just gonna take that? He's flat out asleep. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Fire Cape I could probably like try and figure out. Like, we're gonna have like no supplies, so I don't know. It would be super challenging. It depends what we have at the time. But without prayer potions and like decent ranged gear and stuff, bearing in mind I am level 1 ranged as well, so it's essentially impossible for me. Inferno, regardless of what the account looks like, I don't think I could ever do it. I mean, I could really just spend weeks like training just on my main account, just like training, practicing, trying it over and over and over again. I've never done it before. I've never even stepped foot in there before. So that has to be blocked. That has to be blocked. Obsidian, also a bit of a nightmare, but at least that's like achievable. The real question is like, and we've had the block debate many times and we've never really come up with an answer for it. There are so many things that we kind of need to figure out with the block system, and one of the things that we need to figure out is like, when you use the block on a piece of content, what are you blocking? Are you just blocking that one specific task? Because that was the initial idea. That was the initial plan for the block, was you're just blocking one specific task. So using the ogres for example, I could have blocked the curved bone grind, but I still would have had to get the long bone. I was just blocking the curved bone. But when you look at content like the Inferno, you've got the collection log slot for the cape, you've got all of the combat achievements, so it's like, I don't know. At that point, the block seems like almost pointless. It's like, sure, I could block the really hard combat task or whatever from the Inferno, but what about the pet? What about getting the cape itself, you know? Bit of a, yeah, a tricky one. Or does the block just block the Inferno, you know? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, the Inferno, to be fair, might just have to be one of those things where I just have to put like a, you know, hold my hands up in the video and say, listen, guys, I know this is against the integrity of the series and stuff, but I promise you the account is over if I'm stuck in the Inferno, because I can't do it. I just can't. So it's not just a death chunk in terms of time. I think that's the best way of describing it. To me, death chunks always revolve around time. Like, oh, I need to get 99 herb lore. That's a death chunk because I need to collect all of the herbs and stuff, and it's going to take thousands and thousands of hours. But it's still doable. Whereas the Inferno for me is like, that isn't even doable. Like, there is no amount of time on Earth to make that a possibility for me. So I don't know. Hi, Gummy. There you go. Good to see you, MG. Hope you're doing well. Bruce, don't bring me down. Bruce, don't bring me down. Late to the party. What's the task underway? The task underway is 75 thieving. I should move that now, shouldn't I? I don't need it there anymore. There you go. Yeah, 75 thieving, man. It's yeah, it's gross, but that's what we're up to. It is gross. But what can you do? It's got to be done. A task is a task. Gotta be done. If you're curious how long it's gonna take, we've got 130 more hours to go. 0.5% closer than before. Yeah. Yeah, we are theoretically closer than before, yes. Not theoretically, we literally are closer than we were before. What's the math on how many sandwiches it'll be? It's going to be 139,087. That's how many sandwiches it'll be. If you're curious, the pet drop rate is about 1 in 255,000. So, I mean, hey, we got, like, a chance at getting the pet here. Not a, like, wildly unrealistic possibility. There is a chance. 0.6% now. Look at that. We're cooking. We're cooking. Doom, doom, doom. It is quite funny to think that, like, I know it says 0.6%, but we actually, like, have only got thieving XP from Gummy, like, all the way from level 1. So I know it says 48 to 75. It should be 1 to 75, really, because all of my thieving XP has been right here. At least this grind has a known end as compared to just the random hope like last one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, maybe I'm just being pessimistic, but I was actually talking about that earlier and saying that that's almost a bad thing, because with the RNG grinds, even though you could go wildly dry and, like, it could take you hundreds of hours or whatever it is you're doing, at least there's always that anticipation that you might get really lucky and the task could end any minute. Like, the task could end right now if I just got lucky. You know what I mean? Whereas I don't have that possibility. That, like, slither of hope doesn't exist with this. It's just, it is going to take 130 hours. That is it. That is the cold hard facts on this one. I mean, but, you know, on the other side, the more optimistic side is I have the comfort of knowing that it will take 130 hours, and, you know, it's not going to just, we're not going to get unlucky and it's going to suddenly be 500 hours, you know? So yeah, it depends how you look at it. How many hours did the bone grind take? I want to say it was about 200 in the end. So this will be faster than the bone grind. This will be faster. Look at this guy, looks sick. This is cake then? Yeah, exactly. I will say it's a lot less fun than the bone grind. I think when I was doing the bone grind, I at least had this, like, well, again, I had that slither of hope that it might just drop any minute, but I was also like, well, I'm getting combat XP, like, I don't know. Plus just the sheer, like, clicking, the clickiness of this is total just ass. It's ass. Like, I've been streaming for 3 hours now, and already my hand is like, I can feel that it's tightening up, you know? Like, my hand feels a bit tight. It's not pleasant, because I'm obviously spam clicking Gummy, and then I'm spam clicking my inventory to drop all the stuff. It's a bit mud. What have we got? Mysterious old man. A maze. Let's do a maze. Sure. Blue, follow these instructions to feel a tread inside. 1. Open your plugin panel. 2. Find XP tracker and click the config. 3. At the bottom under overlay, change the first on-screen tracker to from XP gained to actions left. I will do that. I will do that. Let me do this maze. We're gonna kill this. 75% reward remaining. That's what we're going for here. Ready? Go. I've already fucked it up. God damn it. Where am I going? I'm lost already, man. This can't be the right way. How do I do this to myself every time? I've literally already gone the wrong way. Oh, wait, was it back this way? And then back in here? No. No, this isn't right. I'm just going back the same way now. Wait, what? There's no... This is a dead end, no? Guys, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Can I go this way? No, that's a dead end also. I'm literally stuck in the maze already. What is wrong with me? How do people do this? People end these with like 75% reward remaining. I just can't figure it out. All right, we're back on track. Jesus, man. I knew I was going to embarrass myself with this. Yeah, I mean, I definitely could have used RuneLite like a plugin for this. Yeah. I actually don't think I've ever had below 70. All right. You don't have to make me feel worse. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult, really. But, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. He's new, give him a break. We recovered it, you know, we recovered it. It wasn't great, obviously, but we recovered. We figured it out. The panic did set in a little bit, but it's all right. What's the YouTube music doing? What am I? Why am I doing this mid thing? Okay, no, we're good. Good for now. I'm always worried that YouTube's just gonna start playing random music. 'Cause it's done that before. It started playing a Good Mythical Morning video the other day, which was not ideal. But anyway, that is, well, I was gonna say that's terrible, but we actually, you know, having ammunition is probably not a bad thing. Probably not a bad thing. If we can get a bow at some point, then we can start training range. That's kind of cool. I don't know how to get a bow. Then I don't know. Are there any? I think I've looked at this once before. There aren't that many like things in the game that drop bows. And in terms of fletching one myself, I would have to wait until we got to Seer's Village, which is quite far away. But I would have to get these 2 chunks to be able to do that. So I don't know. Oh, right. Right. Follow these instructions. Open your plugin panel. Open. Find XP tracker. XP tracker. Open the config. At the bottom under overlay. Change the first on-screen tracker from XP gain to actions left. Oh god, I don't love this. That's kind of gross. I don't love that. I don't love that. I don't love that. What else can I change it to? Time to level? That's so much worse. That's so much worse. Just leave it like that. Or if you can't see what I'm pointing at, it's this thing. I've changed it now so that the time left until level 75 is on screen. Alright guys, just 132 hours to go. It's alright. Nothing. Do that before breakfast, man. Easy. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's a little bit savage. That's not what you want to see, really, is it? Let's change it to actions done. No, that doesn't make sense. Actions per hour. No. Actions left was that. XP left. That's gross as well. Don't love that either. What was it before? XP gained? No, that's kind of useless. Alright, fine. We'll do actions left. Fine. Oi, 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 oi. Alright, 139,000 more pickpockets to go. It's alright. Fine. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Best part of the time setting is getting to watch the time increase when you slightly AFK. You're not getting off till that says 138k? Oh, it's a mystery. Like, how many could it be? Oh, well, that's so rude. 968 to go. Yeah. I kind of forgot that I was still stood up. I was like, man, my legs are aching. That makes sense. Still no Rocky, I'm afraid. Still no Rocky. I feel like we'll get Rocky. You know? I just have a feeling. I have a feeling. I'm confident enough that we'll get it. I hope I didn't lose the footage from getting 61 range. That would be fairly sad. I could wing it though. I could definitely wing it. Just start recording at the sand crabs and be like, oh, I missed the level. Which is essentially what happened anyway. That is essentially what happened anyway. I'll check after this, see if it recorded it. If it didn't, then I will do that. Which is a bit annoying. Not very professional. Oh look, it says 138x. There you go. There's it. Take all the rising sun. And it's been. See, look, this guy's curious. He's like, look at this guy. He's pickpocketing these guys. I didn't even know he could do that. Now he's coming along to try it. Look at his fit, by the way. God damn, he's got like the lava whip with full. What is this? Is this? I don't know what that is. Zaros? I have no idea. Isn't that the Zaros logo? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Whoops. No, that's Fashionscape. It's impressive. Oh, look, he's got the hat now. Doing the quest. Man, I'm hungry. What do I eat though? Don't know. Options are extremely limited right now. Bum 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 bum. Discord. Probably missed the newest role. Why do you need 75 thieving? I mean, you can go and see the newest role on the latest OneChunk video. It released a couple weeks ago. No, 3 weeks ago. I don't even remember when it came out. But yeah, we need to pickpocket a gnome. Tell your children not to do what I've done. Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave that one there, because your boy really does need to eat. Yes, you did miss a tower video by the sound of things. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. I don't remember what the title is. Oh, I think it's like we just doubled our amount of unlocked chunks, or something like that. Something like that. But yeah, no, check it out. It's there for you. It's there. Right, I'm going to dip. I'm going to go get some food. But we will be back on Friday night for AI Cape. We're going to get the rune crossbow and do some Slayer, make some money. And I don't really know what we're going to be doing after that. Roomba, thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Right as I'm disappearing, I apologize. But yes, I will catch you soon. Well, Friday, as in I will see you on Friday. And yeah, see you there. Thanks for swinging in, guys. I had a fun one today. Take care. Bye-bye.